Welcome to my channel Maths Pursuit. Today we will look into the questions from the chapter called Polynomials. The given question is factorize 8x to the power 3 plus 27y to the power 3 plus 36x to the power 2 into y plus 54x into y to the power 2. So guys, let us see how we can factorize the given polynomial. Here question has given us this polynomial 8x to the power 3 8x to the power 3 plus 27y to the power 3 plus 36x to the power 2 into y plus 54x into y to the power 2. Question has given us this polynomial and question is asking us to just factorize. Question is asking us to just factorize this one. Now guys, let us see how we can do this. Now from this polynomial, you could see that the highest power of x, is 3. The highest power of x is 3. Power of x is 3. That means this is a cubic polynomial. As the highest power of x is 3, that means this is a cubic polynomial. And guys, we very well know that if it is a cubic polynomial, then we will be getting 3 factors. Then we will be getting 3 factors. So guys, keeping this thing in mind, let us move ahead. So first, from the polynomial, we could see that the highest power of x is 3. So that means we understand that this is a cubic polynomial. As it is a cubic polynomial, we will be getting 3 factors. If it would have been a quadratic polynomial, then we would have got 2 factors. Now keeping this in mind, let us move ahead. Now let me note down the question itself again. 8x to the power 3 plus 27y to the power 3 plus 36x to the power 2 into y plus 54x into y to the power 2. So this is what the question has given us. Now let us write this one. I can write this one as 8x to the power 3 is nothing but I can write 8 as 2 to the power 3 into x to the power 3. I can write this one as 2 to the power 3 into x to the power 3. So let me write it like this, 2 to the power 3 into x to the power 3 plus 27 also I can break down it into 3 to the power 3. 3 3s are 9, 3s are 27 into y to the power 3 plus, now this comes the most important part here. Now here this is the most important part. Here if you see 36x to the power 2y into 54x to the x into y to the power 2. This is what we have. Now here x to the power 2y xy. So I can take xy as common, and out of 36 and 54 I can take 18 as common. How? 18 in 18 we have 36, 18 to the 2 is 36 and 18 3 is 54. So taking 18xy out as a common, I can write 18 2x plus 18 3y. Now let us check. 18xy into 2 is 36xy into x is 18x to the power 2. Similarly 18xy into 3y is 18 into 3 is 54, then xy into y is xy to the power 2. So what we have written is absolutely correct. Hope guys, till here I am very clear. This is the most important step we should understand. How to break this one, how we have broken this particular last 2 digits or last 2 parts. This is most important. Hope guys I am very clear till here. Now let us see. Or I can write this one as 2 to the power 3 x to the power 3 as 2x to the power 3 I can write. If I write like this, nothing wrong is going to happen. Similarly 3 to the power 3 and y to the power 3 I can write 3y to the power 3. This is what I can write. Plus what I can write, you could see here that we have 18. Now let me factorize the 18. Let me find out the prime factors of 18. 2 9s are 18 and you could see that we have 3 3s are 9. That means 18 is nothing but 2 into 3 into 3. So instead of 18, I am going to write 2 into 3 into 3, then xy as it is. Then I can write 2x plus 3y as it is. Hope guys I am very clear till here. or I can write what I can write, or I can write let a is equal to 2x. Let a is equal to 2x and b is equal to 3y. Just I'm assuming, or I'm accepting that, okay, let a is equal to 2x and b is equal to 3y. So now let us see, so that we will not get confused. Now instead of 2x I can write a, and instead of 2x I'm just replacing with a, so this is a to the power 3 plus 3y. Instead of 3y I'm writing b to the power 3 plus 2 as it is. I'm keeping 2 as it is. Then I'm writing 3 into 3, and let me keep this one as it is. Let me keep this one as it is, or let me write down one more step so that things will be more clear. Let me write down one more step so that things will be more clear. What is that step? Let me write it down here. Or I can write this one is equal to, so in this particular step we got 2x to the power 3 plus 3y to the power 3 plus 2 into 3 into 3xy into 2x plus 3y. Or I can write 2x to the power 3 plus 3y to the power 3 plus. So guys, you could see that here we have 2x. So let me write this 2 and let me get this x. Let me get this x from here. So I can write 2 and I can include this x here. So I can write 2x. Similarly here you could see that we have 3y. So let me write 3 and I can include this y. So I can write 3y. And we are left with only one more 3. So let me write this 3 here. And my equation becomes like this now. Hope guys I'm very clear, like here till here I'm very clear. So instead of 2x, just I have concluded this 2, I have added this 2 or attached this 2 with x, and I have attached this 3 with y. How I have attached, or why I have attached? Looking here, this is 2x and 3y. I have attached y to 2x to 2 and 3 to y, and I'm left with 3. So I have written here as it is 3, and I have written here 2x plus 3y. Now here let a is equal to 2x. Guys, you could understand how I am breaking the things, or how I am moving step by step, and b is equal to 3y. Guys, I could have done this easily with 1 or 2 steps or maximum 3 steps, but I'm making 3 or 4 steps or 5 steps or 6 steps just for you, so that you can understand easily without getting confused. Or I can write instead of 2x, let me write a, because we have considered a is equal to 2x. So a to the power 3, I have written a to the power 3 plus 3y. Instead of 3y, let me write it as b to the power 3 plus 3. Instead of 2x, I can write 3a, and instead of 3y, I can write b. So 3ab, and then here I can write instead of 2xa plus 3yb. Now guys, you could see that this belongs to a identity, a to the power 3 plus b to the power 3 plus 3ab into a plus b. Which identity is? If we solve, you could see that this is nothing but a plus b to the power 3, a plus b whole cube. This is the identity we have. Now let me give this one as equation 1. Let me give this one as equation 1 and this one as equation 2. Hope guys I'm very clear till here. So we got one identity, a to the power 3 plus b to the power 3 plus 3ab into a plus b, which is nothing but a plus b to the power 3. Now I have named one as equation 1 and the second last line as equation number 2. Now I am going to write here, now comparing. Guys, don't get confused. Now comparing equation 1. Now comparing equation 1 with equation 2. Equation 1 with equation 2. Equation 2. We can write. What we can write? We can write equation 1. We can write equation 1 in the form of a plus b to the power 3. that is nothing but 2x plus 3y, because we have considered a as 2x and b as 3y. So I can write a plus b to the power 3 as 2x plus 3y to the power 3. Hope guys you understood why I named those two lines as equation 1 and equation 2, so that I can identify or I can show what I am doing here. So we got 2x plus 3y to the power 3. Now 2x plus 3y to the power 3, I can write this one as 2x plus 3y into 2x plus 3y into 2x plus 3y. Guys, if you remember, I told that this is a cubic polynomial and we would be getting 3 factors, and you could see that we got 3 factors of you could see that we got 3 factors. These 3 factors are nothing but 2x plus 3y, 2x plus 3y, 2x plus 3y, 2x plus 3y. That means 2x plus 3y into 2x plus 3y into 2x plus 3y. This is our answer, guys. Hope guys you understood this, but still if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me in the comment section of this video. Definitely I will get back to you once I see your comments. Guys, if you really like my videos, please subscribe and let your friends know. If you really like my videos, I would request you to kindly subscribe and also let your friends know. This will motivate me to create similar videos in the future. Thank you. Bye.